Hello everyone, welcome to PAC Week 2, for real this time. No audio, no editing, whatever like I had last week. This time, we're actually here. We've got not a script, I'm still just freeballing here, but I actually get to talk here this time. Isn't that so great? I'm still sick, but I can talk, which is great. We've got an interesting matchup this week. As always, the GLISCOR and Alomomola defensive court goes crazy. Our opponent has Terra Annihilate, which is scary, but I believe we've had some pretty good answers to it. So, hey, here's a team for this week. Up first, we've got Chris, the Espeon, Covert Cloak with Morning Sun, Psychic Noise, Straightening Kiss, and Calm Mind. So, Covert Cloak is here because I still don't know if the interaction works this way, but I've tested it with Beat Up, Pheasantipity, Toxic Chain on Vaporeon with Covert Cloak. I used Beat Up like 15 turns in a row, and it never procs Toxic Chain, so I either got the best RNG in the universe, or, it just blocks Toxic Chain. So I have that, and I believe it's for one other mon that I forget what's here, but I can't really look it up because my internet is too slow right now. So anyway, it's just overall, Espeon's here to bounce back hazards for, that's the other one, for Glimmora, because Glimmora gets Mortal Spin. So with Covert Cloak and Magic Bounce, it basically means that Glimmora can never poison us. So like, I can't use the move Toxic Spikes because we have Magic Bounce. I can't use Stealth Rock because we have Magic Bounce. I can't use Toxic because we have Magic Bounce. And if it goes for Mortal Spin, which is this only removal, we don't get poisoned because we have Covert Cloak. So yeah, that's basically why. EVs are just kind of all over the place. I spec prepped something. I don't have the team sheet with me, or the matchup sheet with me, so I can't really check. But a little bit of bulk to be able to use Morning Sun. Calm Mind is, I don't really expect to set up with Espeon here, but you know, it's kind of an option if we need to. So yeah. Next up, we've got good old Ralsei, the Manaphy. Terra Fairy this time around, although I don't really plan on terraing Manaphy this game. 4 HP, 36 defense. I'm not going into detail on those. Anyway, forget you heard that. Timid Nature with Tail Glow, Ice Beam, Energy Ball, and Surf. So this is just basically the same set I had last week, except instead of Alluring Voice and Substitute, I have Energy Ball and Ice Beam. Pretty standard stuff. His team is like really weak to Ice Beam, Energy Ball, Surf combo. So with a Tail Glow, I can hopefully, make paths and make my life easier as the game goes on. He has a Hisuian Gudra, which I would love to be like Terra Fighting Terra Blast for, and I could technically be, but I have my other Terra Captain is also coming this week, and I kind of need it for one of the Pokemon, so you'll see the reason why I say I don't plan on terraing Manaphy. Next up, we've got Susie, the Sneasler, once again. Choice Banded this time around. Jolly Nature, U-Turn, Close Combat, Dire Claw, and Switcheroo. Switcheroo is here for like Iron Defense, Crit Me Not set with Hisuian Gudra. We've got Dire Claw and Close Combat just for general utility, and U-Turn for pivoting. Monkey Dory is like his only switching to both Dire Claw and Close Combat, but like Monkey Dory's Monkey Dory, he's either gonna get paralyzed from Dire Claw, still take half. I don't actually know how much he takes, but I'm sure he doesn't really have the defenses for switching into Banded Close Combat multiple times, and U-Turn still blows him up, so it's fine. Susie outspeeds everything in their entire team, so we don't really have to worry about that. And yeah, it'll be a good way to make progress, pivot around, and make things happen, I guess. Next up, we've got Noelle, the Alomomola, yet again. Assault Vest. Isn't that so crazy? Everyone looks at this Pokemon and says, yes, Wish, big HP stat, it must run Wish. No, 2 weeks in a row, I run Assault Vest. Flip Turn Scald, Alluring Voice, Miracle, with a lot of special defense, max special defense actually, Sassy Nature. This set is basically meant to Miracle all the special attackers, Alluring Voice if they're set up, and Scald and Flip Turn just for general usage. Again, I forget who exactly I'm supposed to be countering because I don't have the team sheet with me, but just know it was for a special attacker of some kind. Maybe put it in post editing, but yeah, Alum was really nice here. It's just something you can basically send in. It'll take damage that's less than a third of its health, and then it can flip turn out if they switch, and if they attack again, you just regen back most of the damage you just took, and you can position yourself better. So it's just great for that. And yeah, overall, no complaints. Aloe is great. Been doing great so far with Aloe, and hopefully it does well this week as well. Next up, we've got our second Terra captain, Ascor, the Battlehawluchas. Heavy duty boots do not break sturdy with Terra Fairy. Impish nature, Curse, Terra Blast, Recover, and Stealth Rock. So this set is a little interesting in, this is basically my Annihilate cope. If it's some sort of like bulk up set or something like that, I have Curse, which should always 1v1 Annihilate because there's not a world where this thing can like beat me. That's the reason I'm Terra Fairy, because that way I resist Drain Punch, which would theoretically be the only way Annihilate can beat me. Rage Fist, as long as I don't hit him multiple times, I should do like 20-30% to Avalugg, so we're super fine. Terra Blast, because Terra Blast Fairy is probably my best way of hitting most of his team. Recover to get health back, and Stealth Rock, because I wanted to bring both Spikes and Stealth Rock, because his only removal is Glimora, which is a little, like, really? That's the only removal your team has? You should probably get another one. Just a recommendation, Usually you want a Rapid Spinner, a Defogger, or both in the ideal world, but just a Mortal Spinner means any Steel type, which basically 99% of teams have, except this one. I didn't bring a Steel type, but you get my point. Will just not allow you to remove, which is something you can really exploit. So yeah, bringing Rocks and Avalugg here. And as you'll see here on our 6th Pokemon, Lancer, the GLISCOR, we've got ourselves regular standard set with Spikes, Toxic, Protect, and Earthquake. Yeah, like I was talking about with Avalugg, we're literally just, he's so weak to hazards that my plan is get Stealth Rock up, get Spikes up, get Toxic on everything, and then Protect, and things will just die because they're taking so much chip from switching, they're taking so much chip from Toxic. This thing is like max speed F with Impish Nature and 44 defense. This one I will go into EVs because basically he's really bulky on both sides, so I can take a special hit like an Amorous Moonblast, I don't think I only take one, but still. I can take a an Annihilate, yes. This thing can also technically, theoretically 1v1 Annihilate if Annihilate doesn't have like 2 Rage Fist boosts. If it only has it boosted once, even Terra Ghost Rage Fist only does like a bit under half, which is insane. So hey, yeah, GLISCOR, again, the MVP of last match, maybe he can clutch up again. We'll see. But anyway, that wraps up the team analysis, and we'll move on to the match. And we're back. So since I'm doing post commentary and I don't really feel like editing audio to like match my voice again, I'm just recording this as I see the footage to like commentate over it. So they lead off with Monkey Dory as I lead off with Avalugg Hisui. In here, I'm kind of afraid of Trick and afraid of just in general taking a special move with Avalugg, and especially I can't Terra, because that's what I would love to do, but I can't in front of this Poison type. So I figure if this thing is gonna Trick, I can't go GLISCOR as much as I would love to. My best bet here really is to go Espeon, because all my other items on everyone else is way more valuable than Covert Cloak. Because Monkey Dory is revealed to be Frisk, so I don't really have to worry about Toxic Chain anymore. And then Mortal Spin, if whatever case, I don't really mind getting poisoned, you know what I mean? It's like, it's more doable than losing one of my other items. And we do see Trick come in here. We lose our Covert Cloak, and in exchange, we see the Flame Orb. So Flame Orb, I'm assuming, was a tech for GLISCOR, which, I mean, GLISCOR always runs Protect, so I don't think this would have ever worked, but, you know, in case, I respect it. This burns Chris and gives Mojo Jojo the GOAT. Love the nickname, by the way. A Covert Cloak. This puts us in a kind of interesting position because Monkey Dory's, you know, a bit of a nuisance for my team right now. And I can't really, like, switch to GLISCOR either because if he tricks again, he takes away my Toxic Orb, and without Toxic Poison, I can't heal, and then GLISCOR doesn't do anything, whatever. So I just go for a Psychic move onto the Persian. If you couldn't tell for the cut there, the audio cut out and I had to re-record this part, but it's fine. I suspected Persian would come in on the actual game, but I figured I didn't want to let Monkey Dory get like a crit Sludge Wave and just kill me, or whatever, you know what I mean? So, Persian's in here. I figure this guy's a fraud. Let me see if I can 1v1 this despite, like, you know, Dark type versus Psychic type because I have Draining Kiss. So I figured let's go for a Draining Kiss, see how much we get back. Knockoff does like 75%, which is a lot more than I thought it would do. I thought it would do like 50 at max. And then we Draining Kiss to under half, which again, since when is Persian actually like decent at anything? I thought this Pokemon had like the stats of a wet paper towel. This is insane. So we're back, you know, this thing. I figured to myself, maybe I can beat the non-boosted knockoff. So he goes for knockoff, I leave on 2 health, meaning I could have probably died if he got a higher roll. Morning Sun, and we're back to under the number of HP I had before, and we take Burn Chip, so yes, we do not live another one. I figure, well, he's gonna knock off again, and I can't really lose my item on Avalugg, Sneasler, Aloe, or GLISCOR. So if I wanna preserve Espeon, the only option I have is to go to Manaphy, who I don't really care if he loses leftovers. Like, lefties are just kind of there for the fun of it. So, you know, why not? We can go Manaphy. It takes a little bit for me to take that decision for some reason, but we do end up switching to Manaphy after God knows how long, and they do go for a knockoff, doing like a quarter, not even a quarter of their health, which again, this is why I say this Pokemon is a fraud. Persian with knockoff and 95 base power dark move, stab, does less than a quarter of Manaphy's health. This Pokemon is not real. So I figure I was tempted to go for Tail Glow, but I figured if he goes Mirror Herb something, I don't really want a Raichu situation from last week to happen again. Last week I got lucky because Raichu's really bad, like he's a really bad Pokemon, so we lived a Thunderbolt, but if he has Mirror Herb and Amorous with Trick Room, I'm f***ed. So instead of risking that, I figure I just go for a Surf, see what happens, and they do go for a Taunt, so thankfully we do go for a Surf. But they went for a Taunt, they lived on 1 HP, set things out of order there. And which is, again, insane. This Pokemon is not supposed to be good. Who are you, Alolan Persian, goddammit? He switches out, and we see, I believe, Hisui and Gudra come in here, which is the reason I Ice Beamed, because I figured I would kill anyway with Ice Beam. So if they switched out, they'd probably go Hisui and Gudra, so I went for this thing, right? We see, yep, Ice Beam comes out, does probably 10%. I don't remember if this is Assault Fist or not. I forgot after the match, but I'm pretty sure it is. We switch out into Noelle, because Aloe can take anything like a Draco. I think this thing has knockoff, so this is probably a riskier play than it needed to be, but I figured probably we could get away with it. He withdraws again as we flip turn, I believe. So he goes Annihilate to start racking up that Rage Fist damage. I notice, okay, need to take note. He's gonna use the Alomomola flip turn to try to build Rage Fist stacks. That's good to keep in mind. For him here, I think we should go GLISCOR, because I could go Avalugg and Terrastalize here, but I think it's more important to get Toxic to proc, because given he had that Monkey Dory tech, I wouldn't be surprised if he has something else on another Pokemon that would make my life even harder. So we proc the Toxic Orb, meaning now we don't have to worry about our item anymore. If he has a knockoff user, we can just send in GLISCOR and we're fine. Yeah, overall, just this is a good position. So I figure this might be Scarf Final Gambit. This could be Bulk Up. This is Terra Ghost, by the way. They told me before the match this is Terra Ghost. So I know it has to be something Rage Fist related, because of course, my normal is Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff is not coming. So I respect it, what else happens? I forgot. From here, I'm watching this as this is going on, because we're just watching the replay. Okay, we do go for a Toxic. I figure if it's a bulk up set, we might as well Toxic it early before he gets like a sub up or anything like that. Yes, he goes for Rocks, which just fair enough. I mean, this is your only rocker that Espeon can't just freely come in on and, you know, prevent them from coming up, so fair enough. Actually, I think Mamoswine could too, but Mamoswine's not here, so. I believe I protect here, question mark? I don't remember. I was looking somewhere else when the thing selected. Isn't this fun commentary, guys? Isn't this so fun? He withdraws as I go for a Spike, right? Yeah, we do go for a Spike. So now at least every grounded enemy will be taking 12% of their health whenever they come in. But my guys also take 12 to 6% every time they come in. So it's not great, but you know, we take the trade-off. And Amaranth being out is not exactly great for me. I don't switch that well, and I mean I have a Lomomola, but like a Specs Moonblast will still hurt, so I figure Scout out. So if I remember correctly, I go for a Protect here, right? Okay, this guy is who is this Twilight guy? Who is this Eevee player who is stalling the timer with his GLISCOR using the nerd's calculator damage? SMH my head. Okay, yeah, finally we click the move. Yeah, okay, we go for Toxic. Okay, I thought I went for protect first to Scout, because that seems like the corrector play, but hey, it's fine. They go for Alluring Voice, doing under half. Sped flip the score, baby. Yeah, that didn't do a lot. We Toxic and Amaranth, which is great, because now we don't have to worry about like Iron Defense or any BS like that, which is great. We can protect here. Yeah, we go for protect. Make it take more chip. This is the great part about this team, is we can just get so much value out of protecting and stalling turns with Alomomola Regenerator, switching into things that don't do any damage to it, and then flip turning out. Because that wastes turns, and if everything is poisoned, every turn that they are on the field, they will slowly be dying over and over again. And if they don't have recovery, that damage is there to stay, which is even crazier. And Amaranth doesn't have recovery, so that damage again is there to stay, which is great for us. What do we do here? I believe we switch to Aloe, right? Yeah. Apologies, still sick. Yeah, I think we switch Aloe here whenever the thing decides to continue. Yep. We switch. I believe they switch as well, though, if I remember correctly. I think they switched to... I don't remember who they switched to. Yeah, they do switch. They go into Mojo Jojo. Okay, so this is kind of bad for me, because he could trick me thing for my Assault Vest, which he finds out I have after a Frisk. So I figure, okay, if he's gonna trick here, I think it'd be really valuable to go GLISCOR, because if he can trick GLISCOR a Covert Cloak, that means I have Poison Heal active and a Covert Cloak, so like he can't Psychic Noise me, I can't get flinched, I can't get like all these nice things just come as a bonus. to having the ability, and I don't have to worry about not having an item anymore. But if I remember correctly, I do that this turn, right? God, why do I take so long? Hurry it up. I'm skipping forward. Okay. Yep, we hard switch because we didn't want to risk getting tricked. And GLISCOR comes in here, takes a little bit from rocks, and he goes for Psychic Noise, which is really bad because that means we don't get Poison healing, which is really, really, really not good. We go for Protect, even though it really doesn't matter because we're not getting any healing back. As he goes for Psychic Noise again. This is quite the predicament because I do not know how to switch into this guy, basically. The closest thing I have is Espeon, which is what I end up doing. With Espeon chipped, me switching to it will basically mean the end of Espeon. But I think it is what I do, right? I don't do something, or do I go Aloe for? I don't remember what I did. No, don't go Aloe, go Espeon, it's the best play, thank you. Yeah, okay. We go Espeon, who I remind you should be theoretically faster, but we quote-unquote EV'd to be faster than Monkey Dory. He goes for a Psychic Noise, doing a little bit over half of our remaining HP. And with Burn, we're left with like 12 health, I think. 11 health, close enough. Timer starts again. We see, I try to go for a Psychic Noise to get some chip, and then have Sneasler come in and revenge with U-turn. But if I remember correctly, very unfortunately, oh yeah, I am faster. Why did I think I wasn't faster? Okay. Never mind that, like, blah blah blah. Yeah, ignore that. So we bring it down to half health. But I think I didn't notice me damaging him, because right now I would go Sneasler and U-turn to kill it. But I think I didn't notice at the time, because I think I went Aloe, right? Yeah, I went Aloe. I should have gone Sneasler here, but I'm pretty sure I did not notice that Espeon actually damaged Monkey Dory. I thought Monkey Dory went, because I think I looked away. And when I looked back, it was just Monkey Dory killing Espeon. So I was like, what? No, he's faster. I couldn't go, no, but I could have gone Sneasler. He goes for a trick on Aloe, which is not good, because that means Aloe loses Assault Vest, which is really bad. As I go for Mirror Coat, doing nothing. In hindsight, he knew I was Assault Vest, so I don't understand why I went for that, but I think we flipped turn here, as he goes for a U-turn too, right? I don't remember. Yep, he withdraws. Why is this HP audio thing here? Whatever, I'll fix that later. Aspersion comes in and drops to a flip turn, which is great. Get this fraud-ass cat out of here. I will never be a Persian believer. This guy is not real. Get him out of my face. As we go GLISCOR, because now that we get a free turn, and we came in with flip turn, we get a poison heal off to get rid of the stealth rock chip, and we can protect the next turn to take some extra healing, which is great. Yeah, welcome to GLISCOR Gaming, where we get a quarter of our health back every turn, basically, because we can just protect every other turn. Glamora comes in here, which I'm like, huh? Was this a misclick? I don't quite get it. I suspected he may have been a Scarf Glamora, and then I thought to myself, is he really gonna be Scarf Glamora? It doesn't make any sense into the rest of my team. So I figure he probably just assumes I don't have speed on my GLISCOR, but let me tell you right now, I do have speed on my GLISCOR, and I outspeed Glamora and kill it, effectively removing it from the game before I got anything done, which is fantastic news. So Glamora dies, which is, again, great. That means the only hazard it got is one Toxic Spike from the Earthquake. making this, I believe, a 5-5, right? I don't remember. Annihilate comes in here, takes a bit from Spikes. Yeah, I believe, no wait, it's 5-4, I think. Yeah. We protect here because it's free, but there's no reason not to protect here. As Annihilate goes for a Rage Fist, I believe, as expected. Yep. And he takes a little bit of chip from Stealth Rock, or sorry, from Poisoning, as we heal back a little bit with Poison Heal. Overall, good turn. Next turn, I want to get Avalugh in and Terra, but I figure if he reads me and Drain Punches, I'm screwed. So I can't just hard go into Avalugh because that'd be really, really bad for me. What do we do here? If I remember correctly, I don't remember what I do here, because I don't think I ever Earthquake Annihilate because I don't want it to get another Rage Fist stack. I kind of want to just stay at 100 because it has 1 stack right now, so it's at 100 base power. And at 100 base power, GLISCOR can still 1v1 it because it does less than half of my health every time. Oh wait, this is... So I was calcing this turn and I came back to the game with like 3 seconds left on the timer. So I was like, no, wait, let me switch, nah! And I ran out of time. I think I was gonna switch to Avalugh in the end. I was like, well, I have Sturdy, so we'll see what happens. But he does just Terra Ghost here. And goes for Rage Fist. I think I just lost GLISCOR. Toxic comes out because I think it just randomly picks a move if you don't select in time. As he goes for Rage Fist. And I think he does like 80 damage. Yeah, literally 80 damage, wow. We heal back 21, which is not bad at all. And now we get another free protect. I think he switches out here though, right? Right? I don't remember. Yep, he does withdraw. Enamorous comes in, makes sense. And we get just a little bit more health back from Poison Heal, which is great for us. Down now at 63 health. We need like 80-ish, like 85 health around there to live 1 hit. So as long as we're around that HP, we should be fine. We protect again, because since he withdrawed, protect failed, so we could just go for another protect to heal even more. Which brings us to 84. So now we theoretically can live 1 Rage Fist, but it has to be... We can't switch into Rage Fist quite yet, because after rocks we will die. So I figure I can still go Aloe, right? That's what I end up doing. Because in this moment, I think I forgot there was a T-Spike in the field. So I think I was like, yeah, I can go Aloe, this should be fine. But no. There's a T-Spike and we don't want to poison Alomomola. But I forgot there was a T-Spike on the field, which is... Yeah, I should have just gone Sneasler, gotten rid of it. And then I would have just played on, but we cope. We unfortunately do switch into Alomomola here, which gets Noelle poisoned. And it takes Rock's Chip. And takes an Alluring Voice. So overall, not a great turn to be on Alomomola. Still does under half, and I don't even have an Assault Vest yet. This is a fraud set, let me tell you right now. I still, to this day, don't remember what this Enamorous is. Because it's not set up, because it hasn't clicked Calm Mind. It's not Specs, because it switches moves. It's not Choice, because it doesn't switch moves. It's not like Scarf, Specs. I have no clue what it is. It's either Boots, or Assault Vest, I think. I don't remember. Probably boots. From here I switched to Sneasler because I'm like, there's a toxic spike, I gotta get rid of it, and I don't think it can stay in, even though, yes, I could have stayed in, and actually no wait, I think I died of poisoning afterwards, so that's probably why I switched. I go Sneasler, get rid of the T-Spike, which I kind of don't really need it to because 2 of my guys were immune to them, and Ralsei was the only one that could still get poisoned, but I wasn't going to go Ralsei anytime soon, so, but it's fine. They go for Draining Kiss, doing less than half of her health, recovering a little bit for her. They're still under half health though. In here, I go for a U-turn because I figured I don't want to stay in, which I get the call right. And they go Mojo Jojo, which means goodbye Mojo Jojo. The best nickname I've read in a while. Or as we like to call him in Spanish, Mojojojo, which is IMO, the best villain name ever made, period. Sneasler switches out, again, thanks to U-turn. We go GLISCOR, if I remember correctly. Every time I U-turn something and kill something with pivoting, I just go GLISCOR because I get a little bit of health and then I can protect again, you know, get a little bit more health. So I think I go GLISCOR here, right? My dude, stop calcing, just switch. I'm gonna skip forward again. Yep, we go GLISCOR. Then they take a little bit. I'm just gonna start skipping forward so it's a little faster. They go back to an Amorous. We get a free protect here because they haven't really punished us with setup, so I just don't believe they have setup anymore. So I protect into the Alluring Voice. No, Healing Wish. Okay, so they're not Assault Vest. Yeah, I'm assuming this is just boots and Amorous. The Healing Wish. I say okay, they're gonna go Annihilate. Is this a bad thing? Not really. That they're not Scarf because I outspeed them with GLISCOR. They're not banned because they switch moves. I assume it's Spell Tag. I think that's what the set is. They've only clicked Rage Fist so far. No U-turn. They haven't clicked Drain Punch. So yeah, at this point in time, I was really confused as to what this could be. I thought it was still Scarf because they haven't revealed they can switch to Drain Punch yet. But if I remember correct, like he tries to read a switch to Avalugg at some point with Drain Punch. Doesn't work out, but we'll get to that when we get there. I Toxic again because I figure Annihilate can never win if it's poisoned because I can just stall it out with the rest of my team. And after I know, wait, I don't have nice. They go for Rage Fist, leaving us in 35 HP. So that did like 70 health. Yeah, it's not as strong as you would have thought, is it? Take a little bit of chip from Toxic. I go for a Protect here, giving us a bit of health. As they go for a Drain Punch here. Yeah, this is the turn. So yeah, they reveal Drain Punch. I think they were trying to read a switch to Avalugg because GLISCOR is quote-unquote going to die. But we protect, so we're fine. In here, I'm tempted. Okay, so I need to get Avalugg in to Terra and 1v1 this, but I can't just hard switch because if they Drain Punch it, it'll essentially die in one turn. So I can't do that. I don't really want to, like, I think to myself, should I sack Alan Momoa? It's not really going to do much for the rest of this game. But I'm like, I mean, GLISCOR's only here for Annihilate. So let me go for a double protect, and I get it. Which, thanks to this double protect, Poison Heal will put us above the health requirement for Rage Fist, meaning no matter what, we will always live another one. And we can just, you know, waste a turn and get Annihilate even more chipped with poison. As what do we see here? I believe this is another long turn. God damn it. We skip forward. I click Spikes to waste a turn. As Annihilate goes for a Rage Fist again. I could have theoretically gone for a triple protect, but I mean, I figured it's way likelier for me to waste a turn than to actually get a triple. And I don't really benefit that much from getting a triple. So I figured might as well just go for a spike now that I can guaranteed live a hit. Even more poison damage. Now we can just protect, and then next turn, if they live poison damage, we can just Earthquake since we're faster, and Annihilate will go down. As Rage Fist comes in, but, you know, protect, so fine. And they're left, I think, with like 10 HP, would be my guess, like 5 HP. Really low. And we can just Earthquake, because we're faster, so we don't really have to protect here. And Annihilate goes down. And with Annihilate down, I think he only has Scudra left. I think, right? Scudra Hisui, I think, right? Yep, this is his last Pokemon with Scudra Hisui. We still have 5 of ours, which is pretty cool. And I figure this might have Ice Beam, and I was like, if he doesn't, do I die to Draco? Do I die? I know he has Dragon Pulse, so do I die to Dragon Pulse? So I spent like a minute calculating, which I'm just gonna skip forward. And then after a while, I decided, okay, I'm gonna go for Protect. I'm gonna make sure if he has Ice Beam. If he does, then I just switch to Aloe, and then Aloe finishes it off, but you get my point. He goes for Dragon Pulse, so I figure, okay, he probably doesn't have it. If he does, and he's big braining me right now, he deserves to get one differential, one more differential. Like, that's good job on you. Earthquake, and do way over half, which is a lot more than I expected for GLISCOR. Dragon Pulse comes in, leaving us at 28 HP. Again, no Ice Beam, so we do live. And with that, we can just Earthquake again, and that'll mark the end of the match. Right? Yeah. That is a 5-0 victory, which is pretty crazy for the second week. Once again, GLISCOR absolutely showing me that I was very, very, very wrong in calling this guy not very good. He has been absolutely crushing it so far with 4 kills in the last game and 3 kills in this one, which is, again, absolutely crazy. That is, wow. Yeah, pretty crazy stuff. Thank you guys for watching. This one, you know, I actually recorded voice to make it a little more fun. Still odd because no script nor nothing. I literally just played the recording back in my computer and put my phone to record. Yes, I record on my phone. Could you not tell from this 10 out of 10 microphone quality? I do hopefully plan on getting better recording stuff, but that's a later feature, not right now. Yeah, that means we're, I think, 2-0 right now on record, and I think our differential is +7, which is fantastic. Like, that's really, really good. Hopefully we can keep the streak up. We'll see what happens. I haven't even looked at my week 3 matchup. I just know who I'm fighting. I think we're fighting Razor. So, yeah, I guess so. I don't really know how to end this video. So, I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Subscribe.